Annyeonghaseyo, and welcome to Mr. E's Watch Reviews. So we're going to do the 2-week review here on the Chronos. This is the L6005. Basically, this watch has been performing superbly. It has been going to work with me, going all over the place, out on the boat, to the shop, to the racetrack. You know, I've had it everywhere. The finish is holding up pretty nice. It's, got some scratches, but nothing too terrible. So like I said, I definitely been wearing it quite a bit, but that matte finish is definitely hiding a lot of that stuff. Because like there, you can't really. Well, I guess you can't see it when you put it in the right light. But at any rate, the PT 5000 movement in this thing has been working right nice. Let's throw it on Timegrapher real fast. Just dim it on straight. See all that. Put that on there. Set this bad boy real fast. Let's see what we got. I wonder if I got this one magnetized. Yeah, because she was not running like that. Hang on one second. Let me check. Let's see. Is this watch magnetized? Nope, it's not magnetized. So much for the Chronos having that perfect record of 0 seconds per day. Holy shit. Let's give it a minute and let it see if it settles down. I actually just grabbed this one out of my watch box. Hang on one second. I tell you what. Let's just be fair. Let's make sure it's good and wound up, because it has been sitting for a minute. Sorry about that. A dog Scooby's out here. Apparently he just heard somebody that he did not appreciate them doing whatever. Why is that not wanting to grab right? Line it up some more. There we go. I was having technical difficulties. Well, that's a little more reasonable now that it's wound up. So it's running just a little fast, but yeah, apparently you got to make sure it's good and wound. You don't want to offset the balance of the world. I don't know, I guess I should have probably been wearing it before I did the review. I've been alternating because I've been off work all week. It's been my vacation. So I've been switching and swapping watches 2, 3, 4, 5 times a day just because I have access to them, and I haven't been doing as much crazy stuff as normal. But normally I would wear one, go out and leave the house, and then when I'd come back, I'd switch to a different one, to a different one, to a different one. So there we go. Now she's all settled in. Looks like she's running right around +5, +6, which is more like we would be expecting from this kind of movement. All right, so that's enough of that. Shush, Timegrapher. All right. So, how do I like to watch? The watch is very durable. It seems to be holding up very well. My only complaint, like I said, is the kind of the sharp edges here on the bottom of the case. At one point, it had, got me pretty good right here in this area, right on the wrist bone. Of course, that's all healed up. I haven't been having any problems since then. But again, my skin has a tendency to toughen up kind of quickly. As you can see, like big old gash right there on my finger. It doesn't get no neosporin or anything like that. I just keep on rocking. I don't even worry about it. Scooby, shush. One thing about this, the bezel action. Hang on, I'm sorry, y'all. All right, sorry about that. So back to what I was saying. The bezel does have a little bit of back play, just a little bit. It is just a little gritty. But it does work good, and the Lume pit does seem to line up. I really like this watch, especially for the price point. Especially you get it off of AliExpress directly instead of Amazon like I did. But you save you a good chunk of money that way. On there, you got to watch out though, because on AliExpress you can actually wind up with one with the NH35A if you're not careful. Because you might see the price and be like, ooh, yay, and not be paying attention and be like, oh, well, that's why it was $40, $50 cheaper. AliExpress is actually having a sale this week, and you can save a whole bunch of money on several things. I myself am getting a Cronos Batman GMT. Or not the Chronos, San Martin. Sorry, getting the San Martin Batman. Going to get a couple other watches with the PT 5000 movement because I do like it that much. Because I do like I like the Salida SW200, and it's just a Chinese version of that. So the anti-reflective coating does actually work pretty good on this thing. You can see that date there quite clearly. The Cyclops is lined up pretty good on this. The overall quality of this watch is pretty good. I would give it like 8.8 out of 10. The glide lock works pretty good. It does. I've had it pop loose once on my wrist, where the glide lock actually popped out. And I don't know, I must be doing something crazy because all my watches have got like one deep scratch on this side. And almost all of them look the same. Like this one's a little bit different, but all the rest of them, they've almost got the exact same thing. But at any rate, I don't know what it is I'm hitting it on, but apparently I'm doing the exact same thing, to all my watches. Like even my silent servers and my freaking Ocean Rover, I've done it to them too, and I don't even know when have done it. It's just killing me. But now I got to polish out a deep scratch on all my damn watches, and I don't even know if it's like why should I do it, because if I've done it to all the watches unknowingly, I'm probably going to do it again because I don't know what it is I'm doing to not do it. You get what I'm saying? But anyway, back to this. Other than this case being a little on the chunky side, you know what I mean? And I've got several of the maxi case style homages, and this is the only one that like the maxi case kind of is bugging me. I think they just went a little too chunky up here. Uh, you know, that's the only thing that I really can say. Like where they went a little too chunky there, and they went a little extra chunky here. Like I said, this watch does have a little more presence on my wrist. Uh, you know, it is a very comfortable watch to wear. It sits relatively flush. You know what I mean? And like I said, I've got that bony ass wrist. And I typically wear it just above the bone, but like you can see right here where the case sits right on top of it. And if I'm wearing it too tight, like right here, I got it just a little bit loose, and that's what I have to do with this one. I can't ratchet it down like I do like with my others, like especially like my Jeanneau Ocean Rover, because it's got slim lugs. I can snug that bad boy all the way down and wear it as tight as I can get it, and it's fine. But I do like this. It is very nice. We'll do a Lume shot here in just a second. Because the Lume is badass on this thing. Like I said, for the money and the price point, this is pretty tickles the taint. Pretty much tickles my taint anyways. But let's get this a Lume shot. Okay, and as we can see, the Lume is super bright. Let me get all up on it. Yes. Sorry, I'm trying to hold my phone very still. It's not working. At any rate, the Lume on this thing is excellent. It's bright. It lasts a good long while. It's much better when you've been out in the daylight and whatnot. Just regular indoor lighting does not make it glow like this. But if you've been out in the sunlight and go into a dark room or dark area, you'll have no problem seeing it and it being seen from a good ways. The Lume can be disappointing just because it does fade. When I do wake up in the morning, it's like a super duper pale white, and I can just barely tell the time. So it will last throughout the night, but no, it's not going to be this freaking bright all night long. It'll probably stay like this for a good 30, 40 minutes, and it just depends on how good your eyes are adjusted to the dark as to how good you're going to be able to see it. Like, when you wake up first thing in the morning, you know what I'm saying? Your eyes, are already kind of used to the darkness. So when I look at the watch, I can actually see it because it's the only thing that's got any kind of luminescence to it whatsoever. But, at any rate, I'm tired of being on my knees. Hang on. All right, yeah. So I was kneeling down in the damn dark little corner of a room so I could get y'all that damn Lume shot. Oh yeah, and by the way, like and subscribe. My birthday was just yesterday. I really want to hit this 1,000 subscriber deal, get this thing knocked out, and keep on watching. All right, so back to what we was doing. throw y'all some measurements on this thing and see here. We're going to show you real fast just how chunky that bitch is. 30.9 or 0.8 or whatever. I don't know, 0.9, 0.8. That's on the very outside. You know what I mean? That's not even the widest point. The widest point is 36.4. But up here at the top, the very tippy top, that's still freaking 28.7. So I mean that thing is wide. That, and like I said, I think this thing's kind of long too. No, comes in at 47.7 north to south, as my boy the Time Bombardier says. Sorry, I ain't trying to steal your shit, man. I just, think that's actually a good way of describing it. 13 millimeter. Let's see. 14 millimeter. Oh, god damn it. Yeah, 14 millimeter to Cyclops. Now, this is what I was talking about. Like, here's a little extra chunky. It's 42.1 at the crown guards, all the way across. Or 42. Heck on. Damn it, quit slipping around. Like, this is why I kind of wish I hadn't bought the plastic one. Okay, 42.2. And outside of the crown is 44.4. So, I mean, this thing is chunky. I mean, it's very chunky, especially for only having a 20 millimeter between the lugs. I like the bracelet, the glide lock. I like how it just pops down kind of easy. Like I said, I did have it pop loose on me. It does function pretty good. Sorry. It does function pretty good. It doesn't slide the smoothest, but it does work for the most part very well. Like if you get it at the right angle, it glides no problem. But at any rate, but yeah, like the corners right here where it slopes down, this is kind of a sharp edge. Like the edge of the case is a sharp edge. So I'm going to eventually, just take a file and just bevel the edges on this thing in the corners here. And I think that'll be just fine, dandy after that. But, again, for the money, especially if you get it at AliExpress kind of money, for like that $250 range, it's an excellent deal. It's an absolute spec monster. You get the right kind of beat. It looks great. It looks just like it, what it's copying. Especially from a distance, you can't tell no difference. But I like it. It's a winner. Like I said, strong 8.8. Because like I said, the bezel action could be a little bit better. It's not terrible, but, you see, I mean, you guys see what I'm saying. There's a reason why this one costs what it does and the San Martin costs what it does. Because the San Martin apparently has just a little bit better attention to those kind of details. As to where, this one was looking really good at just having that 0 seconds per day movement thing, but y'all just saw, obviously those kinds of things can change, especially after it gets worn and, worn while swinging a hammer kind of stuff. But yeah, it's been a great watch. I really like it. All right, like and subscribe. Check y'all later. Bye.